Good evening everyone and welcome to Taureor Night Radio, your favorite hour of smooth jazz and world conquest. Well, the jazz is a lie, copyright I'm afraid, but the world conquest is not. See, I've been a bit burnt out lately, for the last year or so I thought to myself, why not just have some wine, relax and go back to the roots. The first thing I've ever done on the channel with Hearts of Iron was a Poland world conquest. It is much more difficult now, but I am up for anything with Poland. Regular difficulty, Ironman mode, historical focuses. Let's go. Now, the easy way to conquer the world with Poland happens if you don't have the DLC that gives the focus tree. You just have to side with the Germans against the Soviets, or vice versa. Conquer one, then betray the other, and go from there. Here we can't really do that very well, because we would end up as a puppet. So instead, we're going with the secret monarchist route, and maybe even the Bear Emperor of the world. Let's get rid of the planes, put 3 factories on support equipment, and the rest on infantry equipment. Also, the factory, some infrastructure and civilian industry. And we're going to research guns too, way ahead of time. Do not use this, I need the political power. And we'll get the funds from production anyway. We start with 40 units, but it's not really enough. So we'll deploy more, using the cheapest brigade we have. And that's it for the starting moves. Unpause and speed the game up. Agency, that's pretty important too. We're going to need some serious spy work to make this all function. We have assembled the Regency Council, now fulfill the 5th of November Act. I also need more factories. Let's do cryptology department. And don't forget to switch to civilian oversight here and cavalry brigade as well. This has a recon. We'll switch to a pure cavalry brigade later on when I have the army experience. With this fulfilled, we now move on to our industry, the 4-year plan. That branch will also help us with the peasant strike that we do not want to happen. Our first agent goes to the Soviet Union. And let's decrypt them too. Britain, Germany, Italy and the Soviet Union are the ones we want to decrypt in the near future. So Germany and Italy can wait. More research boosting research, even if it's ahead of time. Well, it isn't yet, but soon it will be. And our first candidate to the throne, Friedrich Christian, the Lithuanian man, letting us restore the Commonwealth. No thank you. Next up, research slot number 4. Basically, when you fulfill the 5th of November Act, you get candidates to the throne of Poland. The Commonwealth candidate, the one we saw, the Lithuanian one, Habsburg, that lets you take over Czechoslovakia, the Hohenzollern, who lets you take over Romania, and the Cossack king with cool bonuses to cavalry. But we desire another. Also keep improving the agency until we have 2 operatives. Habsburg candidate. No, thank you. Let's do the pills, and with 150 political power, we can hire Stanisław Wojciechowski, the noble bureaucrat. 15% political power gain and 5% stability. Well worth it. Now we want to do the agrarian reform, but we don't have to start it right away. So first, Central Region strategy and some industrial research. Crown Prince Michael of Romania. This is a pretty good option. Lets you core all of Romania and take it over peacefully. But no thank you. Construction with the boost? Why not? Let's do invisible ink as well. And new Polish industry. This is boosting our factory count significantly. Cossack king? No. It does give cavalry bonuses though, so if you want a cavalry playthrough, he's a nice option. We're not going to upgrade the agency at this time. We already have 2 operative slots. Let's improve worker conditions. Extra stability. I suppose it is now time to do the agrarian reform. No, Friedrich Christian? No. Why am I rejecting all of them? Essentially, you have 4 candidates, and if you reject each of them twice, so a total of 8, you will have a bonus candidate, new operative, and you guys will prepare a collaboration government in the Soviet Union. Now, let's also set the priority. Garrison and operatives on the highest, reinforcements and upgrades on the lowest, for now, and this in the middle. The missions are the main reason why I'm making so much support equipment, but it will be useful for other stuff as well. I think this is enough units. For now, let's switch them all to infantry and cancel all this. I need a lot of manpower in the field. Habsburg candidate again? No. Why am I making collaboration governments in the Soviet Union? You might think that I want a collaboration government puppet. That is not true, actually. I just want them to capitulate much faster when I fight them. Agrarian reform, please. Crown Prince Michael of Romania again? No. Industry. Lots and lots of industry. And computing machine ahead of time. It's important. Shall we join the Anti-Comintern Pact? Yes. Enough political power to do something. I would like limited conscription. Cossack king? No. I need all that manpower in the field to threaten people with. Right, let's not do a focus for a moment. We should get our next candidate. And there she is. Anastasia Romanov arrives in Poland. It's a fake, but who cares really? So, okay, our king, yes, it's king, not queen, there's historical precedent, she will be the last Romanov. Not really. And that unlocks the secret part of the focus tree that lets us core Russia. Pretty useful. But now we invite the exiled nobility for 25 stability, the Congressional Kingdom of Poland. disband. Oh, I need more troops in the field. I guess we can just do infantry directly. Next focus, Pan-Slavic revanchism. War support, tension limit, faster justifications, and resistance target. This will let us use civilian oversight with no problems. Our collaboration government is complete. How did you do? 30%. Acceptable. I'm just doing this so the Soviets will surrender faster when I'm killing them. Should probably organize the army. We have 30 well-trained units, the rest are rookies. That's fine. I'll be disbanding the rookies anyway. Let's promote a general to a field marshal. Roman Abraham, please. Offensive, organizer, charismatic, and offense specialist. I'm afraid that now we have to save up some political power. Alright, generals. Let's use Rydz Śmigły as a general to give him experience. And Anders, I know I've said this a million times, but a member of my family actually served in his army. Who else? About Pilecki. The stats are not particularly good, but the legend is. And Sosabowski and Kukiel. And again, I should be using Lucian Żeligowski instead of Pilecki. And let's replace him. We'll find something else for him. This is perfect. Go scare Lithuania. Stuff is happening in China. And we go for guns too, ahead of time, and still no company. I need the political power. And we get bonuses from just using it to build stuff. We do have some air force, so let's make sure to not waste it. Go join this army. And you can be offensive and charismatic. How about you? Skirmisher. Sure. Do we demand Lithuania or do we invest in Eastern Poland? Let's see if they've done the focus I want them to do. Modernize our industry. They have not. Or attract workers. I do not know what they're doing right now. Perhaps I should delay a little bit with demanding Lithuania. I will invest in Eastern Poland. It's a small delay, but it should pay off. Right, deploy all these troops, and do I need any more in the field? Not really. Let's cancel all this. Factory count slowly going up. Eventually we'll have enough civilian factories to snowball. Next up, we demand Lithuania. Come on, Lithuania. Do one of the nice focuses. I can't wait much longer. I hope they finish either this or this before we complete our focus. Would be nice. Radio research. And an infantry boost. France and Britain announce alliance. They always do. And we have demanded Lithuania. They should accept it now. Come on. Oh, let's check if they finish the focuses. No, that's very disappointing. They do accept. We annex Lithuania and we get their forces for free. Let's just put them in a separate army. And now, since we have sea access, I can do this. Switch embargoed economy, which is terrible, to free trade. See, this just has penalties. Free trade it is. Much better. Now, I am going to release them as a puppet. Why? Well, so I can annex them again and make them a core. There goes Lithuania. Again, can you please do a good focus? No, you cannot. And we restore the Commonwealth. That will give us cores on Lithuania and Latvia. Also, it's time to start justifying a war goal on Hungary. Why Hungary? A relatively small target that should give me enough factories to become a major power. Also, nobody should be mad about them. I could attack Romania instead, but I will benefit more from having Romania as an ally. At least I think so. I also think we can spare the political power to hire Alexander Kakowski, the autocratic archbishop. That will boost our stability significantly. We're also ready for another collaboration government operation in the Soviet Union. Go. Now, we could do this focus without releasing Lithuania again, but we would have to wait for compliance to be at 50%. This way, we'll just automatically re-annex them and get cores everywhere. I could technically delay it and wait for them to do more focuses, maybe even these very good ones, but I don't want to sleep on it and let Germany ask for memo from Lithuania. Let's see how many factories we get from taking Lithuania. Not many. We went from 36 to 42, but that's something. Now I'm going to threaten Czechoslovakia. Demand Slovakia. Improved computing machine. It is ahead of time, but it boosts all other research, so it's worth it. Oh, I lost an operative. I have to modify the operation. Let's boost our industry. It's ahead of time, but it's worth it. Anschluss of Austria. Not really my problem. Looks like I messed up the focuses a bit. I should have justified on Hungary a bit earlier. It's fine, just a minor setback. The Czech Republic accepts. We get territory for free. Excellent. Now we're going to beat up Hungary. Normally I would do governorate of Livonia right now, but I need to do it after the war with Hungary, not during. You'll see why in a moment. So instead, we will expand the University of Warsaw to get research thought number 5 as we prepare to invade the Hungarians. Justification is complete. Let us declare war on Hungary. Why am I attacking them? Well, I need their factories, but not just that. I also want extensive conscription and war economy, and we need war for that. So first, war economy. Now, extensive conscription requires us to have an army at most twice as powerful as theirs. Our army is way more powerful, but that's what I have these guys for. What I'm going to do is prepare some troops to be deployed, and now I'm going to start disbanding those untrained ones until I have an army small enough that I can go to extensive conscription. This is why I kept them separate from those well-trained ones. I'm sure I'll have to disband most of them. Yeah, still too much of an army, still too many soldiers, and oh, still too many. Well, let's get rid of those that we got from Lithuania. How about now? It's enough. We can now go to extensive conscription. That will be necessary later. That's why I had to disband all those troops. troops. Now, before we actually attack Hungary, let's let these guys get some reinforcements. That's better. Is the 30 units enough? Yeah, attack. Should have air superiority too. We do, mostly. Should I just go aggressive? We have the overwhelming force. Sure. Second collaboration government is complete. Let's see how you did. 45%. Okay, so we're at 75% collaboration government in the Soviet Union. Technically, I don't need to go much further. This should let me capitulate them fairly easily. But if I do one more operation, it will be even faster and easier. And every month counts. I'll probably do one more. Not sure. It depends on how we're doing with factories. I'll just wait for now. We can do it later, after we're a great power. Because we need a certain number of factories to become a great power, and those operations do take up factories. Are you guys ready to deploy? You are, mostly. There you go. Reinforce. Oh, got an achievement. We are already winning, but we will be winning more. And we've decrypted some ciphers. Let's do Germany and Italy next. Now, when they upgrade their ciphers, I will have to decrypt again. But it's good to have some in the bag. Because I won't have to decrypt from the start, I'll just have to amend my decryption, if that makes sense. University of Warsaw expanded. Now, since I've deployed my troops again, I should be able to do Governorate of Livonia, and I can. This gives me quick war goals on Latvia and Estonia, and Latvia is my core territory. You guys just run down here, get the victory point. Same for you. Hungary doesn't stand a chance. They're just a convenient target. And we're getting some army experience from all this. Speaking of army experience, let's hire our Field Marshal, Roman Abraham, the army offense specialist, as well as an infantry expert. In a moment. I did not manage to do this while at war. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to annex everything. Once compliance grows a little bit, we'll get their factories. We are already at 52. Now, I did inherit a pure cavalry template from Lithuania. Let's switch our occupied territories thing to use that because it doesn't use support equipment. That's better. And civilian oversight is enough. Now, it's time for Latvia to fall. As you can see, with war economy, our consumer goods are much more tolerable. Stability helps too. Infantry expert and professional officer corps. 5% army experience is significant if you get the bonus early on. You guys are just going to attack aggressively. Now, I need more steel. Sweden, please. My future ally. Governorate of Livonia is done. Declare war immediately before anybody gets a silly idea to guarantee them. Declare war on both and proceed quickly. Now, focus. Don't do this one, it will lock you out of claiming Russia. Yugoslav subjugation will not work at this point, so we have to leave this tree be for now. And we are not a great power yet. But what we can do is get a bit more in terms of factories. Let's invest in the old Polish region. And remember, I need a lot of factories to become a great power. And I need to be a great power to unlock the Between the Seas concept. Latvia capitulates quickly. We annex everything and take their fleet. Now, Estonia. I do not have cores on their territory, but it doesn't really matter. I do have a war goal, so I'm going to attack. And let's make some convoys too. Be quick about it. We have enough political power to improve worker conditions again. Let's do that. Stability is quite important. And guns too are here. I'm going to keep researching ahead of time because it's very much worth it to get those guns early. Now, I could use my focuses to get a bonus to get this faster, but I need all the focuses I'm doing. I can't waste them on a research boost. So let's make a variant with the company, and here we go. Better guns. That means more steel to be purchased, but that's fine. Free trade gives us other bonuses that make it worth it. Estonia, annex everything, please. Now we just need to... Oh, and Zalusia. We just need to build up some compliance and get factories. That is it for our early conquests. And I think that's quite a bit, don't you? Now, go to the Soviet border and prepare to destroy them. Also, here's some more troops. 1 million in the field. Should do. Now, I'm still not a major country. That's a bit of a problem. I do not have enough factories, but I'm working on it. Am I a major country yet? No. Well, unfortunately, that means I have to modernize congressional factories. That will give me 4 and should push me over the threshold. I lose 70 days, but it can't be helped really. Basically, you become a major country if you have enough factories or if you're a faction leader. We're not really getting a lot from our occupied territories, so we're already at 79. That's pretty good. What if trade factors into this? This is unavailable right now. What if I go to trade, cancel our trade, and go back here and... No, it's owned factories, not currently available factories. So give me that steel. Does the army factor into that? I don't think so, but let's deploy everything we can. Still no. Let's get some more factories over here. It's a prime slot. Seriously, 80 factories is still not enough. Germany demands mammal. Sadly, we must accept. That cost me a factory. Right, we're up to 84 factories. Come on, this must be sufficient. Really? Maybe I need the month to pass? Let's wait for the month to pass. How about now? Oh, it's available. Excellent. Between the Seas concept, we'll send an alliance offer to Romania. I am going to improve my relations with them now. Come on, let's be friends. Some military military boost like recon and engineers. I'm going to be adding them to my template soon. Now, let's get either the elusive gentleman or the captain of industry. The elusive gentleman is tempting, but we will soon be a faction leader, so we can get spies from that. Eugeniusz Kwiatkowski it is. Civilian factory and infrastructure construction speed at 10%. Come on, Romania, do you want to be my ally? Please be my ally. I'm purposely not selecting any doctrines. Fate of Czechoslovakia and the UK guarantees our independence, because the Germans want Danzig or Gdańsk. Boost to artillery. We bypassed the alliance with the Baltics because there are no more Baltics. And how about it, Romania? Want to be friends? You do! Excellent. Right, who's next? The North or the Mediterranean? I want Yugoslavia, Turkey, and all of the North. Let's do Mediterranean first. No, Turkey, I shall not invest. But I will ally you and help you kill the Soviets. Rather, help me kill the Soviets. More factories. We're at the snowball stage. Now we're building lots of them quickly. I will soon start switching to military factories. So now we can still do some civilian ones. Right, after we're done with these, let's do military. We have a full army group of decent infantry. Now let's deploy some more to be guarding the coast. I need you to guard my ports from Russian invasion. I think this will suffice for now. Right, let's deploy these. They're ready, but we don't need more. Not right now. Now it's time to exercise them. Bring that experience up and hire a military theorist, Tomisław Łupaszko. Now we can start doing doctrines. Grand battle plan. Austro-Hungarian alliance bypassed. I wonder why. Same with Czechoslovakia. But now we can send a diplomatic mission to Yugoslavia. And let's do the North Sea until the mission succeeds. Improve relations with Yugoslavia too, just to make sure they join our faction. I think it's time for our third collaboration government operation on the Soviet Union. There we go. It's also time to diversify our production a bit. We'll need some artillery too. Wait, I need that many for reinforcement. Why would I need that many for reinforcement? I'm not using artillery in anything, am I? Wait a minute. Oh, I actually am. I must have misclicked and switched a lot of people into a different infantry template. This one. Well, no, let's not do that. Switch back to the regular one. I will be using artillery, but support artillery. Oh yeah, I was just deploying the wrong ones. That's fine. Okay, let's have a look at that infantry template 3. It is pretty good. I'm actually going to use it after modification. Remove the line artillery and add recon. We'll save 5 army experience doing it this way. But you guys will train as this one, so we don't waste artillery. I feel very clever right now. North Sea complete. Send the diplomatic mission to Finland. Do I need to do that? Not really. Even if Finland refuses, I can just ask them to join when the Soviets attack them. But let's be a good sport and send the mission. Next up, we invite Yugoslavia. I think it's time to research transport ships. I am going to need them eventually. Zog submits to Italy, and Germany is justifying against us. I'm fine with that. Now, the Finno-Polish pact, and we can invite either Greece or Turkey, because apparently they don't like each other very much, to our pact. Turkey is the better ally here. They will not get attacked by Italy, and also they're bordering the Soviet Union. So, mission to Turkey it is, and let's improve relations too. Yugoslavia accepts. Excellent. Better artillery, please. And now I can actually start using those design companies, because I can spare political power now. So, let's do this one. We're going to need a lot more military factories soon. Danzig War. Germany wants stuff from me. I am going to delay the decision as much as possible, just to annoy Adolf, because he's an asshole. And Finland accepts our invitation. Excellent. And now that we've delayed it a bit, let's give it to him. Right now, it is not worth it for us to fight the Germans. We have a much bigger prize here, and a little bit of territory in exchange for a lot of it. What do we do next? A diplomatic mission to Sweden, and we invite Turkey. Also improve relations. Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. And the Soviet Union will be attacking Finland soon. They're being surprisingly placid. Eastward expansion. This gives me claims, which are nice, but I don't really need them. This also gives me fascist influence, which I don't want. So, working diplomatically with the Soviets is preferable, and then we'll kill them. Germany attacks the Netherlands, but it is none of my business. And there go the Netherlands. Come on, Turkey. You want to join? They do. Excellent. We invite Sweden and send a diplomatic mission to Norway. Let's have a look at our alliance. Międzymorze. Still no aggressive moves from the Soviets. This is surprising. They should probably be justifying on me right about now. Fortunately, I don't actually need them to attack me, although it would be nice. I will get a war goal on them soon. Landing craft research, please. How are my spies doing? Oh, I forgot to become a spy master. We'll need some political power for that. And it's kinda doing something else. Fall of Paris. Soviet Union declared war on Finland. We've invited Sweden. France capitulated. And we will be invited to join the war by Finland soon. But first, let's switch our troops over to the better template and see how we fare with equipment for it. It's not perfect. Sweden accepts invitation. Excellent. We do Norway next. So I am going to help Finland as soon as they call me to arms. And again, I should probably exercise these guys first. Let's make sure you have the highest level before we join the war. You are on garrison duty, so you don't really need artillery here. And stay the way you are. Finland is inviting us. Do I have the heart to delay my answer? Just a little bit. I'll help you soon. done. Just need my guys to be exercised. And they now are. Advanced computing machine, please. Stop the exercise, switch to cautious, let them redeploy, accept call to arms. It's a defensive war, the war support goes up. Now I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing for a while. I need better equipment, or rather a little bit more of it. Tungsten, please. Swedish Lend-Lease and Yugoslavia's expeditionary forces. Yes and yes. And we start researching the best guns. I could wait for a bonus for it, but no, let's start it the way it is. We've invited Norway. Oh, I forgot the diplomatic mission to Denmark. I think this will still count. Invite Denmark. Norway accepts. Excellent. More people to fight the Soviets with. Also, you guys can start planning. I want to take Leningrad and Stalingrad, and you can leave Moscow B for now. Expand the front line a bit. Let's add Yugoslavia's troops to a separate unit. Send them over to attack Leningrad. Also, meticulous preparation. How's the equipment? Coming along nicely. Some more military factories. Are we good to go yet? Maybe a bit longer. It would be ideal to build up some intel and maybe also infiltrate their army. Also, spy master, please. It brings us to 4 spies. Denmark accepts. Excellent. Now we're going to demand Yugoslavia to be annexed by us. I don't actually care. If they refuse, I'm fine with that. I just need that to unlock another focus. Oh, cool. Sweden has invaded Crimea. Good job, Sweden. And Turkey. We have 100% collaboration in the Soviet Union. They will capitulate relatively quickly. Iceland declares neutrality, but they're still in my faction, so here you go. Join me. Not so neutral anymore, are you? Okay, I think we're good to go now. Let's activate the cipher. Oh, it's not ready. Damn it, they boosted their cipher. I have to keep decrypting it. Actually, that reminds me that I need to do machine-assisted decryption. In that case, I'll wait a little bit longer. When I strike them, I want it to be devastating. Atomic research. More operatives. I'm stacking them in one place so that we can reach the threshold for an operation faster. I want to infiltrate the army. We need 50 for that. I think I'll attack in the spring. Start spying on the United Kingdom. Also, infiltrate the army of the Soviet Union. Yugoslavia, what do you say? You refuse. That's fine. This actually makes them leave my faction and gives me a war goal on them. But I can just invite them back because we're in the same war. I don't need you to be my enemy. And now we claim Russia. This gives us 10% political power gain, 25% stability, and 10% war support. And we could go to service by requirement. I'm not sure that's a requirement for us. Perhaps later. And again, later we might not have the option to do so. Let's wait. Industrial concerns. Some military factories, please. And army department. No, they got my boy. Captured by the United Kingdom. But let's transfer this guy over to the UK, up here, and we'll save our guy. The United States want to send me stuff. Sure. Oh, damn it. I accidentally dismissed it. There's still deep snow in March. We can wait until April. Oh, come on. It's the end of March. There shouldn't be snow here. We have claimed Russia. Now I'm going to demand Pomerania from the Germans. This is not going to work. Oh, you know what? What if I deployed all these as useless tiny units? Maybe that will threaten the Germans enough to make them give me stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Create a new division. Just this. A tiny division. Let's call it that. With the kitten. And I'm going to deploy all of them. Like a lot. To make sure the manpower is in the field. And actually, should go to service by requirement too. Maybe they'll actually succumb to it and give me stuff. I'll delay it by 1 focus. Let's do prepare for the next war. Right. It's April. It's the spring. It's time to go. Be cautious and advance on the Soviet Union. Go. And it's going relatively well. Let's monitor the casualties. I don't want to lose too many, of course. But it is already 1940. It is time to destroy the communists. April is a wonderful time to kill communists. Again, isn't it always? I will go to service by requirement. Rescue captured operative. Bulgaria joins the Axis. Not a problem. I'm not enemies with the Axis. Not yet. Prepare the defense, please. And let's actually demand Pomerania. Deploy all these guys. I'm switching them to infantry template 1, which is just 4 and reserves, so they don't drain too much equipment from our reserves. I just need the manpower in the field, because maybe the Germans will give me stuff if they're afraid. I don't think they will be afraid, but I need to do the focus anyway. This is going well. We're not really taking casualties. I maybe should go to balanced, because not all my troops are fighting due to equipment concerns. But again, we are winning. So Germany, are you afraid of me? It would be quite funny if they gave it to me. Now, skills, infantry expert and infantry expert, and nothing for you. Don't need a commando specialist, infantry expert, don't need an infantry guy. You are, whatever, be charismatic. Grand assault. Oh, come on. Agent captured. You have 2 million troops in the field. Will that be enough to scare the Germans? Let's see. Really? You silly assholes. Thank you, I guess. We got free stuff from the Germans. Our factories went up a lot, and I no longer need these guys. Let's switch them back to the tiny template, so make it a reserve one, and disband most of them. Maybe not all. I'll keep some reserves. But the rest, disband. Those guns are needed elsewhere. How's that cipher? Can I finally get it? Doesn't look like it. They keep increasing their encryption. I can't proclaim Slavic unity because I need either Stalingrad or Vladivostok. Well, I'm not gonna get Vladivostok, and either Moscow or Leningrad. We are close to Leningrad, but it is usually well defended, so I need to get Stalingrad and probably Leningrad if I play my cards right. New military academy, and go balanced, please. Also, I'm gonna need way more steel. Fiji France has a lot. Yeah, that will do. Also, make me some floating harbors, please. And 3 should suffice. Infantry offensive. We're doing quite well on our offensive. Let's check the casualties. Not that bad, actually. Not bad at all. Make me more artillery. Actually, no. Make me more support equipment. Alright, progressing nicely. Can we get Leningrad? I need more supply here. Let's build some ports. Alright, this is looking brilliant. Might even need to go aggressive soon. But that's such a waste, usually. Maybe when we get the cipher. Finally. Standardization of equipment. Can you guys try and get to Leningrad, please? No, not really. Well, if I could do the focus, where is it? Pan-Slavic Unity before the end of the war, which is possible, I would get cores everywhere, which would let me take them in the peace conference much easier. But since I do have the majority war score, and I will have even more, I should be able to take everything anyway. While it would be nice, it is not crucial. It's already October though, I don't really have time. Let's include Moscow in our plans. We do have some excess political power. The war bonds, radio propaganda, and film industry. I don't really need the extra, but it will persist. And we can do anti-communist raids too for extra stability. Masterpiece. Will I ever get the cipher? Looks like I will. Alright then, when we can finally activate it, I'll go aggressive. On an unrelated note, it's time for collaboration governments in the United Kingdom. Then again, I should have started this much earlier. I think I made a mistake here. Well, I can at least do one. We are almost in Moscow. Army modernization. Now I could get the bonus to get this faster. It would be partially wasted, but it is a very important technology. So let's go here, switch this to something else like excavation, and then switch it back to guns 3. And now the bonus will be applied. I can also use this because I have extra political power now. It will only be like 2 or 3 months faster, but it is still faster. Greece joined allies, not a problem. And we got the cipher for the Soviet Union finally. Let's decrypt the United Kingdom, activate the Soviet Union, and go aggressive for the final push against the communists. It will not take much longer. Oh, we might take Leningrad soon. If I can get Stalingrad before that, no, I'll probably get Leningrad and Moscow before Stalingrad, which should lead to their capitulation. How far are you? 50% or less is needed. We have Leningrad. Okay, if I could rush Stalingrad, can we do that? Sweden wants to trade ball bearings for what? Bomber boosts in, but we will also get consumer goods factories. No. Germany attack. What? No, don't do that. I don't want to fight you now. God damn it, Germany. Why'd you attack Yugoslavia? Are you guys fighting Germany? I can quickly kick Yugoslavia from my faction because Germany is not at war with any other members of my faction, are they? Let's check. They are not. Alright, let's act quickly. Sorry, Yugoslavia. Goodbye. Bye. Devious. I can invite them, but I won't. They joined allies, that's fine. Are we getting Stalingrad? We are getting Stalingrad. Alright, I'm going to pause my offensive. Stop your attack. When we get Moscow, they will lose, but I'm going to cancel army modernization and instead do Pan-Slavic Unity. In 60 days, I will have cores all over here, which will let me easily take everything in the peace conference. Actually, go cautious and halt. Cipher broken, don't worry about it. Let's paint a new order because we will go super aggressive once the focus is done. I still can't believe the Germans just gave me this. And it's core territory too. Doctrine. Let's do anti-democratic raids, extra stability and party popularity for us. So I still hold Stalingrad. Yes, keep holding Stalingrad. We can switch to balanced, so we move better. Because I capitulated. Fortunately, I did kick them. Why is there Soviet Union here? That's gonna be the 3rd country we formed because first we made congressional Poland, then we formed the Commonwealth, and now we're doing the Pan-Slavic thing. What is the UK doing here? I saw a UK troop. Doesn't really matter. Pan-Slavic Unity. There we go. Slavic Union, the green country. 3 million manpower, 232 factories. Now it's time to kill the Soviet Union and annex it. Go. We don't need much more. Just a little push. You guys just get Moscow. Possibly. Yay, guns 3 are here. Obviously, make them. I'm running out of steel. We'll have to change our export laws soon. Once we're done with Russia. And there goes the Soviet Union. It has capitulated. Now, you will notice this is all my core territory, so I can get it really, really cheaply. Let's start by... Oh, Yugoslavia is available too. Let's start by annexing Yugoslavia, because I have claims there too. And Mongolia, and Taureor. Submit demands, and nobody even contested me here. And now I'm going to take all of the Soviet Union. Some people contested me, but they don't have a chance. And I'll also take all of your fleets. No, you cannot have it. It's all mine. All of it. Yes, I know you helped, but I'm the boss. As you can see, we have annexed Mongolia, Taureor, Yugoslavia, and the Soviet Union. 359 factories, 13 million manpower. Oh, it's still mobilizing too. And that will be enough for the rest of the game. What's next? I forgot to select a focus. Yes, army modernization. Now it's time for me to take a break. But after after that, I'm coming for you, United Kingdom. I had a bit of a break, I'm recharged, and we can continue. Now, the next part of the plan is very time sensitive. You see, we need to capitulate the United Kingdom before the United States join the Allies. I'm sure we're capable of that with all the strength we have. Still, it can be a bit difficult. Let's get all those fleets and relocate them to Norway. Fortunately, the Scandinavian countries have a large navy, if you take them all into account. That should help us invade the UK. Oh, right, I ran out of steel, because we now have so many factories. Fortunately, we also have a lot of steel in our core territories, so all I need to do is switch to limited exports. Much better. Oh, still not enough. Almost enough. Also, next doctrine, and we start preparing naval invasions of Britain. Now, I would like to boost my troops and make them, stronger and all that, but this is very time sensitive. Our total invasion capacity is 30 right now, looks like. And we have 2 floating harbors ready. 31 days to prepare the invasion. Can I afford that? No, let's make the invasion a bit smaller. There's 20 days for a justification. Yeah, let's justify on the United Kingdom. In all honesty, I kind of messed up with the collaboration governments. I should have started that much earlier. It's not a big problem because we are very good industrially. So having the UK as a collaboration government would be nice, but it is not super important. So I guess I could use another spy. But let's send one guy to the United States because they will be my target soon as well. Although I suppose I could befriend them if I attacked Japan. I wonder, would you join my faction? Not likely to accept non-aligned pressure. But if we were fighting Japan and the Allies were not an option, who knows? But let's not get too distracted. Naval invasions, please. I need more army groups. Some switching is in order. See, we'll be invading Iran as well. I need it for the Bear. And I will send some troops over to deal with Greece as well. But, yeah, let's reorganize this. Alright, 30 units ready to invade the UK in 21 days, if they can get in position in time. And this army group, freshly converted, will deal with Iran and Greece. Iran is not a priority right now. I will justify on them after we attack the UK. Can I add a line artillery already? I do have a lot of artillery. Let's see. If I added 1, I would actually have enough. Alright, we can do that. How about support anti-air? We do not have sufficient anti-air for that. Yeah, let's add some artillery and produce more of it. Oh, do I have insufficient convoys? That's a pity. Provisional government of the Soviet Union. No, thank you. We already have cores there. To be technical, we don't have cores on all of it. I think we don't have them in the south. But still, I'm not going to be giving it up. Also, we have 100% compliance. So even if we don't have the cores, it's pretty good regardless. Right, you guys are in position. Naval invasion support on these. Now, I am under no illusion that I'll break the UK Navy. I am not capable of that. But the Germans are also at war with them, and so are the Italians. And when I call in Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, they should be able to help significantly. Justifications ready. Are the troops ready, though? Not yet. We'll have to wait a little. In the meantime, let's justify on Iran. 80 days. I need to own it for later. Come on, move faster. Don't want my war goal to run out, do we? Alright, supplies an issue. Get away from there for a moment. Into other ports. Come on. Alright, you're in position. Just get that organization up. We're angered by Iranian posturing. Oh, I got cores in Yugoslavia as well. Nice. About Slovakia? That too. Increase infrastructure in provinces with steel and other important resources. Oh, Montenegro has a lot. Alright, that will do for now. Are we ready to crush the UK? Looks like it. Some supply troubles, but that's not a big deal. Okay then, goodbye United Kingdom, and we call everyone in because I need the allied navies. Go. And of course, they have stopped my advance because of their naval supremacy, even though I took all of the Soviet fleet. Fortunately, I do have allies, so this should be resolved eventually. And there it goes. See? Even the UK cannot go against the Germans, the Italians, the Slavs, and Nordics at the same time. At least not without US support. Our mission is to make sure there is no US support. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get the most in this peace deal because the Axis will get the most. Still, I mostly want to get the United Kingdom for their factories and Canada to get access to the United States. Speaking of the United States, what's my network? 17%. They're calling people in, that's fine. The UK is notoriously bad at defending their home isles from troops if you actually manage to land a naval invasion, and we just did. Some manual attacks, please. And we have landed. We don't have a port yet, but soon we will. And there it is. Okay, excellent. Can I get Newcastle too? Reinforcements. Alright, we got Newcastle. 2 ports. Great. Let's make a field marshal level order then, since we're already here with everybody. Activate everything. We've been embargoed by Mexico. Oh, how will I deal with that? Maybe by invading Mexico. Reinforcements are almost there. Let's do artillery modernization. We will need that later. 4% only. Are we doing Greece? Are we actually doing anything? Not much. Now, if I delay actually capturing London and capitulating the UK, I might be able to increase my war score. Oh, is the British Raj a major power now? No, it is not. But yeah, that reminds me we should end this war quickly. Because if India becomes a major power, that's gonna be a big problem. How about we encircle London like this, without actually capturing it? At least until this finishes. Embargoed by Cuba. I think we'll be fine. Oh no, I took London. I didn't mean to. God damn it. Well, I did put them on balanced, but apparently should have been cautious. Well, that's a bummer. My collaboration government is going to be wasted. Can I just give it back? No, I can't. I kinda messed up. No, well, you win some, you lose some. And I should still be able to get a decent chunk in the peace deal, even with just 16%. Here comes the capitulation. United Kingdom has capitulated. Now, I don't have a lot of score. Honestly, the Axis will get the most stuff. But I don't really need Africa, for example. What I need is Canada and the UK and their fleet. A little trick. If you take at least one ship from a country and nobody else does, then you'll get all the tiny ships they have. Right, so I want to annex Canada. It's pretty important. And take a lot from the UK. A little bit here, obviously, and some of the British Isles. The Germans will fight me on this, but they have other stuff to take around the world as well. Suppose I'll take some strategic locations around the world too. I'm not going for factories, well, kinda. But not only. I'm going for strategic locations around the world that I can use to launch invasions and such. How expensive would Singapore be? Kinda expensive. Maybe next round. Contest everything and try to take more UK. Really bummed out that the coalition government didn't work out. But it was my own mistake. Singapore is tempting, but not necessary. Let's get an access point to the Raj just in case. Maybe this bit. And sail on. We'll do some rubber selling. Pretty much got all that I really wanted. Let's keep submitting demands so I can get everything I need. Okay, and we have some points left. Now will take anything that is not claimed by anyone, so the countries don't accidentally survive, because I don't want to be dealing with France again. Alright, everything is claimed. We still have some score left. We could fight for a province somewhere, but I do intend to conquer the Axis anyway. So instead, let's get the navy from everybody. And this will do. We got all of Britain and Canada. Small bits around the world. And let's look at our navy. It's pretty sizable. So we didn't get all the battleships and all that because you have to pay for each of them. But look at this. All the small ones. I think our next target should be either the Axis or the United States. And I'm thinking United States because they get very strong later on. It's still 1941, so this should be manageable. But first, of course, we will take Iran. Let's send all our spies to the United States. Is Iran guaranteed by anybody? Well, they're friends with Turkey, but Turkey's in my faction, so it doesn't matter. It's time to add anti-air and produce it too. Soon we'll have enough. And deploy some more troops. I will want 2 army groups to invade the United States. Also use all the planes we got from Conquest. Start moving to the United States. Now, sadly, the collaboration government mission did not succeed and we did not get our collaboration, but we'll build it up over time. We can still benefit from their industry a bit. Alright, I should be decrypting the United States, shouldn't I? How long would that take? Long. Too long. Let's do Germany instead. Iran. Time to attack. No need to call anyone. Italian volunteers, sure. Actually, why am I not calling anyone? Let's call them. Yeah, do your thing. Join in. Oh, that's a mistake. You guys should have been switched to a different template. How did I miss that? That's better. Just don't get killed. Coalition government of the United States, please. 193 days. Will I even manage to do it? Maybe one. Let's go through the United States and all the way down to Mexico. We will justify all of Mexico. And that's also why I didn't get a lot of war score in Greece, because I sent in these guys. Forgot to switch the template. That was silly. Let's do National Defense Fund. Will help our industry a little. I was expecting my invasion of Iran to go faster, but it is progressing. There's some supply problems. I need logistics companies, don't I? I really do. Japan attacked the Philippines, which means some of the United States forces will be drawn away to fight Japan. Let's do logistics and start producing cars. I probably won't need a lot. Got their capital, and we're close to victory. Italy attacked Saudi Arabia. That's surprising. I'm fine with it. I don't really need anything here at the moment, so let's invest in our industry. And final doctrine, here we go. You guys should be a bit more aggressive. Get the victory point. They're almost surrendering anyway. I have my war goal on Mexico, but I wanted to... Oh, I forgot to bring a unit here and still do it. I wanted to finish Iran off before that. They don't even have a fully stocked border. That's gonna be easy. Icelandic American Corporation. Doesn't that make them a puppet of... Oh, it does. Oh, come on, Iran. Is the supply here really that bad? Let's get the port. That should help. We're in position? Almost. Time to declare war on Mexico. I will call everyone. And the United States should join in. Do they? Or do they not? Iran capitulates. Fine. I'll just take everything. Now, am I at war with the United States or not? Looks like I am not. They abandoned Mexico. Well, in that case, I'm just going to have to justify my own war goal. You guys can go balanced. Really, there's a danger that they will be overrun. I should increase the port level here. You guys get over to North America. Saudi Arabia is taken, and we have logistics. Do I have enough trucks and support equipment? I do. How about we add another artillery? No. Logistics added. Oh, they do enforce Monroe Doctrine. Yeah, sure. We call their bluff. You don't stand a chance. They do declare war on me. Now, I might not want to actually capitulate them too quickly, because they have an amazing amount of industry. 377 factories. Now, if I wait enough to actually make the collaboration governments, we would get almost all of that. that. We're moving in fast. We're doing Mexico not very well. We'll have to attack it from the north. The American invasion seems to be going smoothly. What happened? Brazil has joined in. Oh, don't I border Brazil? I do border Brazil. That's a problem. Can I get an army there in time? You're already at sea. How about you? Let's see if we can help. We are making good progress. They're bolstering a defense, but it is insufficient. We got an expert delegate. I could send 2 more armies under his care. I love snowballing with civilian factories. Actually, I should probably continue going down into South America. Let's justify on Guatemala. Looks like we managed to maintain our foothold against Brazil. Oh, I did not call you in? Okay, I did. Nationalist education. Those 5% attack and defense will help us against Germany. I really need more anti-air, don't I? It's trucks. We took a large chunk of the United States, but they're still far from capitulation. That's because all of their victory points are on the coasts. Be aggressive, please. First coalition government complete with 30% success. I might actually surround their victory points and leave them close to capitulation, like I wanted to do with Britain, but this time, not fail, and just focus on the coalition government. Italy wants Dalmatia. It's my core territory. However, I am not currently in position to fight the Axis, so you can have it. Well, you're welcome. War bonds. So we've reached Mexico. Nice. Okay, they're getting closer to capitulation. I think I'm going to stop pushing towards New York and Washington and all that. Yeah, let's do it like this. Cancel this order, make a new one, but don't actually push it or activate it. Maybe with the exception of this bit here. And all of you, keep moving south, but I'll stop you before San Francisco and Los Angeles. Let's boost our industry through here. It's already huge, but still, it can be better. Surround San Francisco. Do not take San Francisco. No, don't take, I said. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this. Stop it. Just hold it. So do take Boston. Actually, maybe don't take Boston. Just surround it. My war goal on Guatemala is ready. Let's declare war. Justify on Honduras. Is democratic. Is there anyone democratic who can guarantee them? I don't think so. We're non-aligned, so justification does take a long time. And there's a lot of countries in the world. Let me surround Boston. Don't attack it. Just stand there. We have surrounded San Diego. Good. Now to do the same with Los Angeles. Oh, we actually managed to move past here. Nice. Alright, things are good. We have 3 main victory points here surrounded, and I've stopped my offensive on the other coast. Guatemala capitulates. I shall, of course, take everything. I'll be annexing stuff with the possible exception of United States, which I will probably make a coalition government. Are we doing in Brazil? Yeah, I do hate when the front lines get muddled like this. I'll send more people there later. Second coalition government operation is underway. I probably won't need to fight them anymore. We'll just do 3 coalition government operations, then take Los Angeles, and they'll surrender. Philippines capitulate. Not really my problem. Japan has 17% war score in this. Huh. Mexico surrenders. We'll take everything. And their ships. Wait, Vichy France was called as our ally. Are the Axis fighting the United States or Brazil? They are. Surprising. How's the operation? It's gonna take a while. I still think it will be worth it. Let's send an army to Brazil. And maybe get some more ports there. Japan demands French Indochina, which belongs to... They gave it away. Expand some steel mills. Because why not? Justification for Honduras. Let's go. Next up, Nicaragua. I wish I could justify faster. Honduras has fallen. Why is this going to Sweden? I don't mind. Let's exchange an advisor. I'm going to fire Alexander Kakowski and instead hire Jan Kowalewski, the elusive gentleman. I could use another spy, and we do have plenty of stability. Venezuela joined Axis. Good thing I didn't attack Venezuela. Did the front lines get messed up again? Yes, they did. I hate that. I hate how the impassable terrain messes up the front lines. These troops are gonna die. Sweden's helping at least. Time for some military factories. Second coalition government operation complete. Just one more, and we'll have access to all of the United States resources. Let's send one more guy to Brazil. Iceland capitulated. Oh, right. Who should I collaboration government next? Probably Germany, just to make them capitulate faster. Here you go. Have a spy. Justification ready? Go. Justify on another one. If we were fascist, we would justify much faster. I'd be halfway across South America by now. Sadly, non-aligned don't get those bonuses. Are they pushing back? They might be pushing back. It won't matter in the end. Regrouping specialist. Excellent. Finally. Where are you? Here you are. Army regrouping specialist. Excellent. How's Brazil? Slowly being taken over. Romania wants to restore alliance. We already are allied to Romania, so sure, reasonable request. Japan's doing well in China. We'll have to kill them. Decrypt the Japanese cipher. And the Chinese cipher too. Justification for Costa Rica. Let's declare war. Justify on Panama. And we have launched the final collaboration government against the United States. I could withdraw the spy. No, let's keep him. Interesting. Germany is doing collaboration governments, or the Reichskommissariats. What happened here? Costa Rica. Taken. Chile attacks Japan. Okay, this is surprising. At war with Chile and Brazil. Military industry expansion. We could exchange our recon for rangers. And I think we should. We're going to boost our artillery significantly. Let's do that. No, United States are doing naval invasions. We cannot allow that. Go kill them. Maybe I was too lenient, letting them survive this long. 4 more months and I'll kill them. Let's develop Polish shipbuilding. Why not? Oh, you guys are in position. Brazil will not last much longer. Ah, Italy attacked Switzerland. That's fun. Switzerland just joined the Chinese United Front, which means China will now have to fight Italy, which means China will not do very well. I think I need to take out Japan soon, but if I attack them, I will have to fight Germany immediately. Unless we attack Siam. Yes, I think I'll attack Siam after we're done with the United States. Justification on Panama is ready. Declare war. Justify on Colombia. Panama is taken. Brazil is taken. What's my participation? Half. I definitely want access to the countries in the south, so I can invade them. So we'll take these. And here and here. And connect that up north. Sweden wants Rio. Sure, you can have Rio. Oh, now you don't want Rio anymore. Make a decision, Sweden. Just pick something. Alright, that'll do. Oh, Sweden. Wait. Oh, Sweden didn't want to take it. They just changed the government or something. That's unfortunate. I'll have to fight them again. It's not urgent, though. How's the operation? Almost there. Let's do resistance suppression from now on. More artillery. How about I add anti-air as well? Yeah, let's do that. Time for some collaboration government against the Germans for a change. 9 days until we finish our last collaboration government on the United States. Then we can destroy them. Mission is complete. 45%, which means we have 100 collaboration once we destroy them. So it is time to destroy them. Let's take San Francisco. Let's take Los Angeles. Let's take San Diego. Is that enough? It is enough. And the United States will all be mine. And Iceland. I want Iceland too. No, Sweden, you can't take New Jersey. Actually, I should probably contest the Philippines too. I have way more score than Japan, so I can take it. Take it all. Everything's mine. I'm running out of score, but it was enough. Now, ships too. As many as I can get. I got all the small ones anyway. Confirm an exit, and is my compliance 100? God damn it! I hate it so much when this happens. This is a bug. I had the most war score. They surrendered to me. My compliance should have been 100%. I wasted so much time on this. I am legitimately angry right now. Really. 3 collaboration government operations. Such a long time waiting and nothing. I'm really pissed. Oh well, no use dwelling on it. We have the rest of the world to conquer. But first I need a tea break. Let's continue taking out America while we also prepare to invade Japan. Then again, perhaps I should wait for China to be taken care of. Might make things easier, especially since they're fighting Italy as well. And Germany. Maybe we should just let them fight each other. Oh, and I was making a small mistake. I should have been justifying 2 war goals simultaneously. It would be a little bit faster. Let's deploy more troops. Might even go to 3 army groups. We'll see. I am supposed to conquer everyone, so let's prepare for Uruguay and for Paraguay. And the ones currently not on deployment will exercise. Justification is ready. Declare war on Colombia. And Paraguay is communist, so it might take longer to justify on them. Yes, we'll justify on Paraguay and on Uruguay simultaneously. Right, there goes Colombia. Now, I was actually building supply depots, but looks like I will not finish them in time. Well, at least I'll finish them if there's a problem and I can't advance for a long time. Maybe we'll just attack them from the north and that will suffice. It actually might. Oh, railway guns, I forgot about those. Let's go towards railway guns. Let's start spying on Japan. All artillery done, all infantry stuff done. Support companies. Also, everybody go aggressive. And you guys can switch to the proper template so we can start exercising. I've got the Chinese cipher. Who else is there? Japan. I wonder if they'll beat China. They should, because there's no America to fight them, and Italy and Japan are fighting China together. Colombia, capitulate. Gimme. Let's infiltrate the German army, and then you guys can go back to Japan. I'm still angry about the United States not giving me collaboration, even though I spent so much time, actually wasted so much time on it. I'm gonna leave Peru, Venezuela, and El Salvador alone for now. They're fascist and could join a faction with the Axis. Should I make this template even bigger, or just deploy more troops? 25. What if we gave them another artillery to 28? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we should go to 30. This'll do for now. How about we get some more commanders? Why is Sweden and China? Are those volunteers? Maybe I should research rockets and anti-tank too. Although these seem to be sufficient. What if I gave even more artillery? I wouldn't have enough yet. Now at this point I should just pump out more units. Switzerland finally capitulates. Poor Switzerland. Do I have all the ciphers for the majors? Let's do Spain. Am I missing any resources? No, I am not. So I don't even need to develop all of these. I don't really have anything to spend the political power on, do I? If I switch you for someone else. Seems alright though. Theoretically I could go down to extensive conscription, but I do like having a good manpower reserve. How about we ban all the isms? Communism and fascism, what hell, democracy too. Will be 100% non-aligned soon. Railway gun, please. First war goes ready. I guess I'll attack Paraguay. Still waiting on Uruguay. I don't actually need to call anyone in. This is simple enough. Annexation. There goes Uruguay. We still have Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile that are not fascist down here to conquer, as well as Cuba and Haiti. The rest are fascist and would probably join the Axis, which would be problematic for me. Well, there's Liberia too, but I don't have access to it. Are you guys seriously not going to defeat China? Japan is facing no other threats, just China. Let's do Bolivia because it has something lengthening the justification first, and then Argentina. It's overall faster if you do it in pairs. Let's switch this entire army group to the proper template and make them exercise. How are the logistics? Good enough. Uruguay taken. I'm basically slowed down by war justification. Some more military factories, please. Should I make even more artillery or more infantry weapons? weapons. Probably just lots of railway guns. Still no progress from Japan. Honestly, I would prefer for them to conquer China and then I can take China from them. I'll make even more artillery. We can always add more artillery to our templates to give them an even bigger boom. And then some more infantry weapons. Because if all else fails, I can just flood the battlefield with men. Oh, let's not forget Ecuador, which still exists here. We'll need to get it eventually. Ah, railway gun, finally. So I've done all the support companies that I want. Got railway guns, all the infantry boosts. Can now either invest in mountaineers and make some, or go into planes. I like having just one template for everything. I know it's not perfect, but I like it. So I guess we'll go into planes now. Make some fighters. Got our first collaboration on Germany, 45%. Nice. 2 more, please. I have so much political power that I might start wasting it on medals. Justification complete. Here we go. Another cipher complete. Who else should I decrypt? I don't know. Peru? Why not? And Chile. We're all ready. Let's go. Now we justify more. Peru, Venezuela, and El Salvador are off limits for now. Brazil survived the last war. Oh, Chile? Why can't I justify on Chile so easily? Because they're at war with some majors. Alright, we'll do Brazil and Chile then. Or maybe Brazil, someone else, and Chile. How about Ireland? Let's do Ireland. 145. How much does Chile take now? 95. Yeah, let's do 3 simultaneous justifications. You go over to Ireland, please. Bolivia's still surviving for now. Just take the capital. There goes Bolivia. And we're eating up Argentina. In the meantime, Germany, Italy, and Japan are all fighting this little bit of China and failing. Let's prepare a naval invasion of Cuba. It'll take a long time. Oh, right, I need to do stuff with all the navies I have. Argentina, give me everything. Brazil, here we go. That's it for Brazil. Oh, I totally forgot to make railway guns. Make lots of those. Sadly, they are made very slowly. Let's use even more factories on them. And another justification complete. Attack Chile. Still working on Ireland. They really can't deal with China, can they? Well, maybe they can. There has been progress, actually. Good, do that. Chilean cipher. Let's use it. Won't do much because they're almost dead. Just take the capital and be done with it. Chile and their ships. Now we wait for Ireland. More invasion capacity. Just merge this into one fleet. We'll reorganize it a bit later. Rockets. Justification on Ireland is complete. Are my troops in position? They are. Let's go. Now, who do we take next? I'm thinking Cuba. And then Haiti. Or maybe the Galapagos Islands. Let's see. No, that can wait. Let's do Haiti. Ireland, subjugate it quickly. Give me the Guinness. Take everything, of course. China, still standing. Since I've exhausted most other research, we're investing in planes now. Can we balance this out? Kinda. Yeah, it will have to do. Naval invasion support, please. 765 ships. Enough for a couple naval invasions. Is it time for another army group? It might be. Where's my second collaboration government on the Germans? This should have been prepared already. Provisional government of Hungary. Interesting. I could get more from them this way, but I don't actually want to do it. New spy. This is why I prefer for them to conquer China. This takes forever, but mostly because of supply. If they just built railways and hubs here, they would do it much faster. Justification for Cuba is ready. Declare war. Send in the naval invasion. And there it goes. Should be quick enough, not a problem. You guys go there. And that's it for Cuba. Prepare another invasion. This time for Haiti. Estonia wants a provisional government, but I like my unified look. Our first railway guns are about to be deployed. Haiti, go. You ready? Yeah. Right, who's next? There's still the Galapagos Islands, Liberia, Portugal, Spain, Iraq, Afghanistan, then the Chinese alliance, and the Axis. I suppose I could do Iraq. You have anything that slows it down? You do. Okay, we'll do Iraq and the Galapagos Islands. One army should suffice. Can we land in Haiti? We should be able to, yes. They're defended, but we're stronger. There it goes. Sri Lanka wants a collaboration government. That's interesting. I don't want 1,000,000 puppets. No, that slows the game too much. And Belize. Cool, but no. They made this much progress for the last year. So where are those railway guns? I have to find them on the map. I do have to find them on the map. One for each army. We'll get more later. Okay, and wants a government, and so does Tahiti and the British Raj. No. We have 8 million manpower in the field and another 8 in reserves. Good. That should crush the Axis easily. We're doing with China? Not very well. See, I want to kill Japan, but if China is still around, then China will try to take bits of Japan in the peace deal, and also I will have to deal with China afterwards, which I would rather not do. How about some press censorship? Justifications here? Go. Easy enough. Are there even railways for the railway gun? Yes, there are. Alright. It doesn't have a lot of range, but I'm making more. Jet engines. Iraq. Let's take it. We have 90% collaboration in Germany. I don't need to launch another operation. I could, though. That would only make them capitulate a bit faster. Anybody else to decrypt? Vichy France, I suppose. Galapagos time. Declare war. Right, who do we go after next? Can't access Tibet. Xinjiang is in an alliance with China. We could do Afghanistan. All of these are fascist and might join the Axis. That will trigger the war proper. I think I'll go after Afghanistan and then Japan. To be more specific, Siam. 105 days for Afghanistan. How about Siam? Also 105 days. It's a small delay. Yeah, that will do. Afghanistan and Siam, 190. Yeah, we'll go to war with Japan because Siam is in faction with them. Are you going? Yes, you're going. And there go the Galapagos Islands. Whoops. I think I just made a mistake. I don't have enough score. I took their navy. Oh, God. I'll have to attack them again, god damn it. Okay, this is stupid. I took their navy first and I can't take their island. Crap. Oh no. I can't untake the fleet. I puppet you? Oh, I hate when this happens. I'll just have to attack them again. I made a bit of a mistake. Well, damn it. I'll take them later. That's fine. Let's prepare for an invasion of Japan. We'll launch our attack from Vladivostok. An entire army group of our strong units. Also an army over here. Actually, a lot of armies over here. How about an entire army group? This should do it. Although I might need to increase supply in the area. I totally forgot to switch to truck supply. It's a bit late for that in 1945. We'll still do it. I do have the trucks for it. Alright, there's 2 army groups assigned to Japan. That should suffice. Now, just in case they ally some of these countries, I'm going to leave armies ready to kill them. That's taken care of. And I suppose I'll secure our border with the Germans a little bit, just in case something stupid happens. That will do it. And you guys can guard ports. This is a different template. I'm using the Divizia Piechoty template, which is just infantry plus recon. Should I increase the weight of my units with even more artillery? Yes. That makes me 31 with. Do we dare go higher? 32? It's one chunky unit, isn't it? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Oh wait, I'm justifying on Afghanistan, and I forgot to send an army to Afghanistan. That's silly. Well, I do have a couple here. We'll just use you. One should suffice anyway. Should I give you a better field marshal? This one's fairly defensive. Let's promote you and you. Make them offensive and charismatic. Oh, I don't have the points for that. Soon. Are those unassigned railway guns? Yes, they are. I should be producing planes already. I wanted to start with modern airframe, but it's not really necessary, is it? Let's make one. So I made a fighter. It's probably not perfect, but it will do nicely. Let's use that one. Make lots of those, please. Oh, I don't have enough rubber. I do have plenty of rubber, just not enough for that. So I'll just buy it from Italy. China, still undefeated. Oh, engines 4. I should have been using those. Yeah, well, can we change the variant now? Yeah, make it faster. And lots of fuel for big range. Some defense turrets. It's great, I think. I'm just going to disband the air wings. For now, I'll redo them in a bit. Now we have 24 armies, but those 2 are garrisons, so 22. 22 air wings. They'll get reinforcements and all that. Or 1 each. Once we start actually producing the new aircrafts, they'll be rotated out. And that's it. Everybody's got a plane to help out. I should do CAS too, shouldn't I? That can wait a bit. And again, why wait? Let's create a new variant. A CAS variant. Small bomb base. Tiny, tiny bombers. Oh, we can't have that many. Why? Is that because I don't have thrust yet? Let's start with that, maybe. I don't worry about production cost too much. Maybe I'm overdoing it, but higher agility, you know? Okay, Y, the X. Can't have more than 2 small bomb bases. Alright, we can have bomb blocks. That'll do nicely. Now a defense turret, self-sealing fuel tanks, extra fuel tanks. Even more fuel tanks? Yeah, this'll do. Yeah, we should change the picture. Make me lots of those too. Oh, more rubber. Italy can deliver. That will become a problem when we go to war with them. But we're not at war with them yet. Actually, can I get extra rubber from any of these? I could get synthetic refineries, but I don't think it's worth the effort. Heavy bomb blocks. Can I use them with a small airframe? I doubt it. Oh, I can actually. Let's do that then. Updated. Justification complete. There we go. Against Afghanistan. Easily enough. And soon it will be Japan time. Oh, I forgot to bring the navy. I knew I was forgetting something. Move to Vladivostok. Jet engine complete. Let's make a modern airframe. Should also add some CAS. Wait, why is it going to reserves? Oh, Afghanistan. I added CAS to all these. Why is it not reinforcing? Did I mess something up? I might have. Maybe they need... Oh, maybe they haven't really deployed yet. That might be it. No? I guess I have to deploy this one. Use that. I can do that. Alright, I deployed more CAS. Maybe this time it will work. And reinforce itself. Yes, looks like this is working. Okay, good. Let's get better supply on the German border. I am going to be attacking them soon. And the navy, get over here. Are you guys good to go with the naval invasion? Looks like you are. Yes. Okay, I think I'm prepared to kill Japan. I'm going to need some more war propaganda. Oh, railway guns. Yeah, I forgot about them. They're being transported over here. How long until I get my war goal on Siam? Not long at all. I think I have more than enough equipment for everybody. We could make another 4 army groups, but I don't feel like I need to do that. Oh, you didn't launch the coalition government because someone got imprisoned. That's very unfortunate. Now we won't complete because it will take too long. Ah, whatever. Don't even try to free him. No point. We will do one more in Germany, just to make sure they capitulate faster. Alright, let's attack Siam and Japan, by extension. Call all allies. Go. Siam is in the war and Japan should be called in momentarily. Japan has not been called in and they have. Alright, am I launching the invasion? Yes, I am, because our navy is huge. 32,000 supremacy. Japan has less. Now the problem is, China is going to get the majority war score most probably. But I can leave them to fight Italy and Germany. And we have already landed, as you can see. Take Hiroshima. The ports are the most crucial, of course. You rush towards Nagasaki. Our troops are superior, but there's a lot of Japanese in Japan. Oh, looks like I got a port. In that case, you guys can use a normal attack order from now on. About you? Not just yet, no. And there it is. Anybody else got a port? Yes, you do. 2 ports, in fact. Go and Nagasaki is also mine. Excellent. Oh, right, just a moment then, and Japan will fall. Once again, the problem is, I will not get a lot of war score. China will get it. Yeah, that's fine. I can eliminate China later. You capitulate at Menguko. Did you bring your railway guns to Japan? You are doing it, yes. And there goes Japan. Sadly, only have 26%. Should I try and take Siam? Not necessarily. Let's just take the Japanese islands. I do have some collaboration there. Oh, and Sakhalin. Oh, and at least one ship. Yes, that's important. Can we get more? Not a lot more, but some more. Yes. Okay, let's pass a few times and see if there's anything left untaken. Oh, I passed too many times. And there is. Damn it. Is Japan gonna survive? That's gonna be a problem. I can forfeit these. Is anybody gonna take Iwo Jima? Yes. About Kansai. If I pass more times, will you take it? Nope. Looks like Japan will survive. It always pisses me off with the new peace conferences that they just leave bits. See? Nobody's gonna take it. Oh no, I can actually puppet them with this. So I am going to take it. Will they keep the rest of the ships? Or should I? Actually, I can return core territories to them since Polish Japan is my puppet. Yeah, I'll do that. If I can find Japanese territory somewhere among the conquered stuff. There it is. Yeah, I'll do it. You can have it. You're my puppet after all. Right, so China is at war with Italy. That's going to occupy them. And Germany too. I think now might be a good moment to finally go against the Germans. I'll have to reorganize stuff for this to happen. We will start by justifying on some fascist countries. Oh, I forgot to justify on Galapagos again. So we'll do them first. And then someone fascist who's not in the Axis. That can trigger the wars. And if not, I'll just keep conquering. So, Dominican Republic it is. You guys invade the Galapagos for the second time. We'll ignore China for now, unless they attack us. You guys go against Germany. Just bulldoze all through the country. That's the main front line. But there's also other places that need an army, like here, and here, and here. They took memo from me. Well, I did agree to give it to them, to be fair. And there's also Italy that we have to handle, and Bulgaria. Turkey can handle this. What else? Vichy France, and Italy down here and here. Yeah, it's fine. I can do with that. Okay, I think we've covered pretty much everything. What else? Oh, you're missing a unit. Take one of those. Lots of fighters, lots of CAS, lots of everything. Rubber trouble is coming. New railway guns just dropped. We already have 2 or 3 in each unit. Good. Go wherever. I really wish I could justify faster, because this is taking a long time. Some spies to Italy. No, I don't want to capitulate Italy too quickly, because I still need to trigger Wojtek. Let's decrypt Venezuela, because why not? Modern airframe. Let's see if we can make a nicer variant. More cannons. Yes, they can fit more cannons. That's something. Now, do we do twice engine 4 for 45 thrust and 66 agility, or double jet engine? Oh, is the jet engine actually worse? Max speed is higher. Wait, let's compare. With max speed of 800, thrust of 45, and with the jet engine, speed is slightly higher, slightly. We get less thrust and way less range and much more fuel usage. Is this worth it? I don't think it's worth it. Well, damn it. Forget the jet. Engine 4. Self-sealing fuel tanks, extra fuel tanks, more extra fuel tanks. We want a defense turret or do we want armor? I think defense turret. Let's use that one. And we don't have enough air experience. Let's change the picture. And we do not have enough air experience to modify the CAS for now. Did I run out of stuff to build again? Looks like it. Here, have some civs. It's good to have cores everywhere, isn't it? How are we doing on the planes? Well enough. Actually, do we have a reserve of fighters? We kind of do, yeah. So what I can do now is take the fighter wing and split it. Do the same for the next one. Oh, did it detach? It did detach. That's a pity. So it's a lot of work. Maybe 100 for each is enough. They will be reinforcing themselves automatically. Are you guys ready to destroy the Germans? Seems like it. I have huge reserves of everything, and I do mean everything. 2 million guns in the warehouse, which means even if I go super aggressive, we should be reinforcing all the time and crush the Germans with relative ease. Also, we have 1,600 factories. They have less than 600. Justification for Galapagos. Go. Again. Last time they did kinda get off easy, didn't they? Not this time. Can I also afford your ships this time? Yes, I can. Good. No more Galapagos. That means this army is free to go elsewhere. Where would I put you? Oh, I should have taken Gibraltar. Then I could be invading Spain now. Italy is doing a lot of work in China. Good. Be distracted. Perhaps I should send on naval invasions to Italy. Or to Germany. Yeah, let's go and land here in Lübeck. You guys go to the Baltic Sea and cut off their navy totally here. I still did not get a single logistics expert, even specialist. Jiangxi click capitulates again. Italy seems to be doing a better job than Japan in here. We have lots of railway guns everywhere. Good. Cover everything. This is a garrison army. Let me get a commander for it. And the other one next to it, this army with 70 units, this is just reserves. Justification complete. Declare war on the Dominican Republic. They're not guaranteed by the Germans. They might join the Axis. So this might kick off the entire war. Regardless, let us justify on El Salvador and Peru. Let's see if anybody has something that makes it slower. No. So we're starting with Salvador. And then Peru. Dominican Republic joined Axis. Okay. So we're at war with everybody. As of now. Come on, Germany. Join the war. They have not joined the war. Will I capitulate the Dominican Republic before Germany joins the war? Ah, everybody's joined. Alright, good. I need to use the cipher. Where is it? German cipher? Italian cipher. Vichy France is not yet involved, are you? Oh no, you are. Okay, good. Coalition government underway. We're not immediately winning, but we will. I'm going super aggressive because I have enough in my storehouses and enough manpower in the barracks to just replace my entire army if they die. Well, this is taking too long, isn't it? Probably won't work in the end, or rather will not be needed. Well, the moment of truth. Let's destroy Germany. I was going aggressive is a bit overkill, and the game is going very, very slowly, as you can see. No provisional governments, please. Raining debris. Got an achievement. We are actually making quick progress. It's just that the game is going very, very slowly. Dominican Republic capitulates. It gives me a free army. Oh, that's the one from Memel. You can join the attack on Berlin. And you're the guy from the Dominican Republic. I suppose you can reinforce the attack on Venezuela, because Venezuela is in the Axis as well. Have they joined the war yet? They have they? Yes, they have. Right, so we're progressing into Venezuela. Looking good. Did I miss something? Am I getting invaded somewhere? Yes, apparently I missed an opening here. Go, help that. Anything else? No, the rest is looking fine, more or less. Alright, we're making good progress. How are the casualties? We lost almost 300,000. The Germans have lost more. Yeah, I don't need that naval invasion. Let's ignore that. We can help with the invasion of Italy instead. And we are at 90% collaboration, which means the Germans will surrender relatively easily. We need to get them down to 47% of what they own. And then we'll go down into Italy and hopefully get our bear. Fall of Berlin. How's Turkey doing? Well, I love it when a plan comes together. Now we might have to share a little bit with China, but not too much. We've conquered Albania. Venezuela capitulates. Good. There's still stuff to take care of here and here. Just need El Salvador and Peru, and the Americas will be mine. And Germany has capitulated. Thanks to our wonderful collaboration governments, it happened very quickly. Now we need to reorganize this. Do I get compliance? Yes, I do. Which means I can take a quick decision to immediately create a collaboration government in the German Reich. Let's do that. I now own this territory. Now let's get their little puppet taken care of. Take care of Vichy France. Wait, why is Switzerland? Did you never get a peace conference? Oh, they joined the Chinese United Front. That's why. That's a pity. We'll have to conquer them too. Send more men to Italy. Reinforce the attack on Bulgaria. Right, maybe another one here. I'm already dreading my invasion of China. But with Germany taken care of, the biggest threat is gone. Italy will hold out for a while, but not too long, I think. Everything seems to be in order and progressing nicely. Provisional government of the German Reich. Oh, I already did that one. Now, in this particular war, it wouldn't really matter that much. But if you're fighting the Germans, for example, together with the Allies, and you manage to do a collaboration government during the war, like I did here, then you just don't have to pay for Germany in the peace conference. It is already yours. Let's do a better cast, shall we? Oh, right, I'm missing rubber. I was buying it from Italy. China, do you want to sell me some? And Polish Germany, and Portugal, and Finland, and Liberia. Everybody, essentially. It's slowing it down a bit, isn't it? Well, regardless, better CAS. This tells me that a twin jet engine is supposed to be better than a double engine like this. I don't know about that. Now, let's keep engine 4. I suppose I could have used the non-strategic materials thing to avoid rubber. Can I do that? What if we replace one extra tank? Production, oh, just reduces aluminium. Rubber is the strategic one here. Never mind then. Belgium capitulates. How are we doing in Italy? Getting through the mountains was difficult, but we are there. And they cannot stop us. How are the ciphers? Let's decrypt Italy again. No, I should get Wojtek soon. Where do I need to get? How far? I think as far as Rome. I'm not sure. Bulgaria capitulates. And, oh no, Mussolini is deposed. No. Too early for that. I need my bear. Go further. I don't want an Italian puppet. I want a bear. Wait, I need to check the event. I think I need to own Iran, which I do, and be at war with Italy, and have divisions in Italy. Where exactly? I don't remember. Let me check. Artillery modernization. Did I do artillery modernization? This is important. We need to have done artillery modernization, which we did. Alright. Next, we need to be non-aligned, at war with Italy, not in a faction with the Soviet Union, and have divisions in Latium, Abruzzo, or Tuscany, and control Hamadan. We do control Hamadan, okay. Latium, Abruzzo, or Tuscany. Okay, this is Abruzzo, this is Tuscany, where's Latium? It's Abruzzo. Right, we're almost there. Just get into this province and we should get Wojtek. Now, where's my bear? Where is my bear? Meantime, to happen one day. I think I fulfill all of the requirements. I should be getting him now. Oh, civil war, no, I don't want that. No, whatever. Just give me my bear, please. Are you my puppet? You are. Alright. You do have divisions all over the area. Yes! Finally, Wojtek the Bear. Here he is. He is a commander. We can use him as that, but what we're going to do is promote him to a field marshal. And sorry, we need to replace one of you, Wojtek the field marshal. And he is very charismatic. He is such a good boy. And now I await an even more important event. Can you guess what it is? Can we get it still? You guys just go to Rome. Let's finish Italy off. We'll get an Italian puppet out of this, but that's fine. Now, theoretically, I should get an event now that lets me crown Wojtek king. And Italy has capitulated. Alright, do we need to capitulate anybody else? Vichy France, Bulgaria, Italy, and the Germans. Vichy France has not capitulated yet because they apparently have cores somewhere here. Is that right? Is that your core territory, France? Yes. I need to go to Algiers. I will, in a moment. By the way, how are my justifications doing? They're going very slowly. Well then, it's time to finish France off. Get over there. Are you guys on your way? Why are you not? Go there. Okay. I don't have a port here anymore. They took it. This is gonna be more work than I anticipated. Let's just do a naval invasion or 2 or 7. Where's my navy? Get over here. Fate of Anastasia Romanov. This is a very important event. See, following the capture of Moscow by the Slavic Union and their allies, our operatives found notes from the NKVD archives revealing the gruesome fate of the Romanov family. The report concludes that the entire family, including Anastasia, was executed. If we don't act quickly, the world will know our queen is a pretender. So we can bury the evidence, or someone else should bear the crown of Poland. I mean, Anastasia has done good by us. We will retire her to a villa in the countryside. She did conquer the world for us, but someone more deserving shall bear the crown. Wojtek, Emperor of the world. Well, not the world yet, but soonish. Ah, El Salvador. Here we go, Salvador. It should go quickly. They might join the Axis, they might not, it doesn't matter. And there goes Salvador. Oh, there's some Italians still fighting here. Deal with them. Oh, and there's some in here as well. Yeah, they have the same color as me. That's a bit of a problem. Are you ready? Now you are. Go, please. Finish France off for me. No more France. Connect here. These guys are trapped in a battle, but it doesn't really matter. It's mine anyway. I will cancel all these orders and bring an entire army group down to Africa. Go. Oh, we lost some railway guns. That's a pity. Do we have any new ones ready? I should. Yes, we do. Get over to Algiers, everybody. We have a France to kill. Oh, who's increasing their independence? Japan or Italy? I guess it doesn't really matter that much who it is. We'll curb it. I could just send them a couple thousand convoys. That could work too. And here goes the war. 66% is ours. I'm just gonna take everything I can. Start with the smallest ones. Well, I do have the Italian puppet, don't I? So I should probably give them the Italian stuff. It should be cheaper. Slightly cheaper. Now I'll just take it myself. Okay, you can at least have the cores. I'm taking the rest. Round 1. Singapore, fine, will have the rubber. Switzerland is really trying to get a lot. Now, I won't let them, but they are persistent. Take everything. Yes, we have enough score to just take all. Do we? I think we do. Maybe not. We don't. You'll get Ghana. You're really focused on Ghana. Alright, you can have it. I'll take some fleet instead. That'll do. We got absolutely everything. Oh, as Poland, crown a king and capture Jerusalem. Crusader Kings 3. Just got the achievement. Polish, Italy. Why are you Polish in color? Doesn't really matter. So, who's left in the world? China and their entire alliance. Tibet, Nepal and Bhutan. Spain and Portugal, Liberia and Peru. Is that? Germany survived. No, how did Germany survive? I took everything. That's impossible. God damn it. I did take everything. We just have this bit, right? Well, it turns out I'm gonna have to justify on them again. Oh, Ghana. I thought Switzerland got this. Oh, I get it. Switzerland fought me, but essentially, in the end, they did not take it, which makes me mad because it's very annoying. At this point, it's mostly cleanup with the exception of China. China will be difficult, but our resources and armies and everything else really will not give them a chance. We just have to remember to build up supply. So let's continue our justification, declaration, and conquest. Logistics expert, finally, after all this time, preparing naval invasions of China. It will take a while, but we have other stuff to do in the meantime. And I still need to kill Germany again. It's here. At least we won't have to justify on Switzerland because they're allied with the Chinese. Alright, prepared some orders. Let's keep going. In the meantime, I have a lot of spies that are free. I will send them to China. If we can make collaboration government there, I will have an easier time capitulating them. Justification on Peru is complete. Declare war immediately. Justify on nationalist Spain and on Portugal as well. Should probably annex Polish Italy, shouldn't I? Here, have some convoys. About 1,000 a month. I'll get them all back anyway. And I should do the same to Japan. Wojtek calls for war against nationalist Spain. I'm sure he does. Oh, it's so much fun having him as the ruler. I wish I could do that sooner. Why is my war support so low? Combat casualties and convoys. I guess I can deal with that. And improved work conditions. Although I already prepared the naval invasions, I'm not sure if they will cancel if I annex Japan. Maybe I'll leave Japan for later. How's Peru doing? Not well. Sadly, we are limited because we're non-aligned, and we can only justify 2 war goals every 145 days. I probably would be done by now if it wasn't for that. Wojtek angered by Spanish posturing. Peru. Annex. Polish Italy independence reduced. I'm gonna annex them just so we have a better color. And we are good to annex Italy now. Let's do that. Well, that might take a while to process. No, not that much actually. Declare war on Spain. No need to call anyone in. They have a bit of a defensive barrier with the mountains here, but we attack from 2 places and we're also much more powerful. Oh, wait a minute, what happened? There's something with China. Oh, the cipher. I thought they joined the Chinese United Front. Provisional government... Wait a minute. Provisional government of Portugal? That's weird. Looks like I own some stuff with Portuguese cores that I could use to create a collaboration government. While it would be interesting to feed collaboration Portugal's cores, I do not want to make a mess of things, so no. But I'm curious, so let's have a look. Portugal, alright. Ah, here you are. I could actually do that. An interesting option. If we were a member of an alliance and relying on that alliance to conquer them, I would do it. That would let me get more stuff in the peace deal. But I don't really care about that anymore. At this point, we could take on the entire rest of the world at the same time. We're only slowed down by war justifications, so I have no need for that. Spain is lasting longer than I expected them to. Of course, they're gonna fall in the end, but it took a while. Everything, please. Now Portugal. We could annex Japan now, but I'm worried about my orders, so let's not. Not yet. Justification for Portugal is ready. Declare war. I think it's time to justify on China, because fighting them might actually take a while. And Germany too. They would have been dead already. Unfortunately, Switzerland messed it up. Switzerland will pay for that too. I'll reorganize my troops once I'm done with Portugal. And I'm done with Portugal. Switzerland is part of the Chinese United Front, so let's not forget them. I have some leftover troops from Italy. Might use them too. Alright, everything is set up. Now just some more supply, please. Some railways and supply depots and the like. Wojtek angered by China. Alright, the extra troops. What do I do with those? I don't really have the commanders for them. Should I just put even more bodies on the borders here? Maybe not. I'll just use these guys without generals to take care of smaller countries like Liberia. At least I won't have to shuffle my armies around this much. Okay, everything's in place, more or less. Wojtek calls out the German oppressors. War against China is ready. Are we all in position? Sure, looks like it. Some of them are having supply troubles, but I am building it up. Ultimately, shouldn't matter. Not with the amount of troops we have massed everywhere. Because it's not terrible supply, it's just pretty bad supply. Okay, it's time. Declare war on China. Call everyone in and also activate their cipher. Go. Everyone, everywhere. Did Switzerland join? Not yet. But they should. Making progress everywhere. And the naval invasions. Are they? Launched and landed. Two still landing and landed. Now, the Chinese armies are actually much weaker than mine. The only problem with China is supply when you get deeper in. Perhaps our logistics will suffice. If not, I'll just build supply hubs. Go. Take over. The last remaining major country. Well, now probably Sweden and Turkey have become majors by now, but they're mine. They do what I tell them. Excellent. We're making fast progress everywhere. With the possible exception of Jibei-Sanma. This is going rather slowly, but it's a supply issue that will be remedied. I am building stuff. Go down to Korea. Jiangxi click capitulates. Okay, good. Looking fine. What's their surrender threshold, by the way? 5% or less. Oh, did I actually launch those collaboration government operations? One has launched, so this might actually nudge their surrender threshold if we're having trouble later on. I don't expect trouble, but when we get around this area, the supply will become a bit of an issue. Oh, I forgot to use communist ciphers. Let's do that. I'm sure it's full of lies. Seriously, Switzerland's not joining in. This is terrible. They left the faction. Oh well, I'll just have to justify on them separately. What are you guys doing? Yeah, see, the supply troubles are starting, but maybe I can just use the momentum that I have to rush their most important victory points before we inevitably stall due to a lack of supplies. I'm expecting I'll conquer them before this operation finishes, and if I don't, the finishing of this operation should make them capitulate. Yunnan is taken care of. Chongqing is the last bit to fall, I think. Oh no, they still hold on. Well, yeah, 5%. So I need these. Jibei-Sanma dealt with. Try and just take the victory points. Justification on Ghana is ready. Go. Adolf is hiding there. Justify on Switzerland. Justify on Liberia. Come on, China, give up already. Germany has decrypted me. What are you going to do with that, huh? Oh, they actually have a lot of troops here. They're surrounded, so I'll be fine. But still, I might need to send more troops here. Here, have some reinforcements. China, still alive. Do you have any victory points left? Do you even have a capital left? Oh, Taipei. Do I need to land there? This 5 victory points. Maybe this will suffice. Alright, there goes China. I'm just going to take everything. Now, if I needed more manpower, I would make a communist Chinese puppet, because that's a great source of manpower. However, I do not need any more manpower. All is taken. China is mine. Now let's annex Japan too. That's better. That leaves us with Liberia, Germany, Yemen, Oman, Tibet, Nepal, and Bhutan. Oh, and Switzerland. Everybody else, I already planned all the attacks. The justification is the only thing holding us back, so I'll just sit back, enjoy, and give you periodic updates. Not many countries left in the world. Adolf still stands. He really found himself in Ghana. And they do have a decent amount of troops, I guess, left over from the last war, but they are surrounded and they can't properly reinforce themselves. It might take a while, but I'll get them. Germany. Annex everything. That's the end of Germany. Justification on Switzerland. Go. Should be quite easy. Do I need to call everyone in? Let's do that. It's going to be quick. And there they go, pretty much. I have their cipher. Let's use it. And done. 6 left. Liberia. Justification. Ready. Declare war. Let's do Yemen and Oman. And are you attacking Liberia? Yes. And they're done. Perhaps I should annex Germany. They are a collaboration government, but it would look better. Here you go. Have some convoys. Yemen. go. Yemen capitulates. Oman, attack. 3 left. Nepal and Bhutan. And we annex Germany. Looks better. Oman, annexation. Just 3 left. Now comes the real question. Do we end it when we control everything in our faction? Or do we betray our faction and destroy them? Nepal, go. And they capitulate immediately. Bhutan, attack. And we justify on Tibet. Annex Bhutan. Oh, I failed. Oh, I can continue. But yeah, I was just a little bit of time short on actually conquering Tibet when the game ended. I should have started justifying. Well, I've been justifying non-stop. I suppose I should have started a little bit earlier. But I can click continue, so let's do just that. Should we... Army score, 3,500 factories. Should we continue and just conquer everybody to make it a true world conquest? Why not? Let's continue for a bit. Yeah, just 2 more months and Tibet would have been conquered before, on the nominal end of the game. I keep forgetting when that is because I never played this long. Justification on Tibet is complete. Declare war. Now, I think I'll make this a true one tag. Let's betray our allies and kill them. I'm going to kick Turkey and justify on them. 330 days. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's an issue. Well, regardless. Them and Romania. Kick from faction. Justify to retake core. The Scandinavians are still loyal to me. Will they notice the pattern? Tibet. Taken. Let's take Romania next. They actually want to join my faction back. At least the game runs fast again, now that there's not that many countries in the world. No, Romania, you cannot join me. I'm already preparing invasions of Sweden. I'm going to kick them out of the faction now. Start justifying a war goal on them. They have a guy who slows it down. No matter. And we declare war on Romania. It will be easy. We have an entire army group here with railway guns and air force and everything. And they don't. Go. Sorry, Romania. I'll treat you well. You just have to be, you know, the undisputed emperor of the world. Is that really that much to ask? There goes Romania. Right. Orders for Sweden and Turkey prepared. Switch to export focus. We have more than enough stuff. Oh no, that was a mistake. No matter. I'm going to kick Finland now for my next target. I'm not justifying it. When I'm done with Sweden and Turkey, then I will. Justification for Sweden is ready. Declare war and actually call people in. I mean, it's gonna be super easy. We've been doing naval invasions. We're attacking from Denmark, Norway, and from the sea. Sweden is relatively strong in the current version of the game, but not strong enough, obviously. Shouldn't you be surrendering already? And there goes Sweden. Give me everything. Oh, looks like Denmark actually got enough. Wait a minute. I'm gonna forfeit everything just to make sure nothing is left untaken. And we have a war goal in Turkey. Oh, damn it. Did you really really? You were taking it. This makes me so angry. Right. I'll just have to attack Sweden again. I should not have called anyone in. Sweden and Finland. And we attack Turkey. This time I'm not calling anyone in. There's some defense, of course, but, well, I crushed Germany, China, Italy, everyone else. Turkey cannot stand against me. Obviously. We're just rearranging the world willy-nilly at this point. Turkey, take everything. We have, what, 55,000 planes in reserves. Justification ready. We have a truce. How long? Will my war goal expire? 27th of June, under truce. 27th of June. Alright, we have to time this right. We should have hours to declare this war. Let's kick the remaining bits of our faction. I think this means it expires at the end of 27th of June. I'm not sure. Justification on Finland is complete. We declare war, justify on Denmark, and on Norway, which is, well, they're assisting my enemies. That's why it's faster. Cool, go, take Finland. They've had many years to prepare their defenses, so it is not going as quickly as would like it to, but it is going. Finland taken. Now, in 3 days, my war goal against Sweden expires, but also my truce against Sweden expires the same day at 1 AM, so I should have 23 hours to declare war. Let's see if that is correct. I still have my war goal, the truce has expired. Alright, we had hours. Potential enemies. Oh, you made a guarantee. Oh. I did not see that before. That actually speeds things up for me, but my troops are not ready. Well, regardless, I do have to declare now, before the war goal is gone. Let's move quickly to make sure everything is taken care of. It might take you guys a moment to get in position, but ultimately you'll get there. And that's good enough for me. It's not like they can capitulate me. Okay, go. Do they join? They do. Now they're making gains because I am just not in position, but I will be soon. Go. Reinforce the front lines, and that will be the end. There goes Sweden. Denmark is moving south. Well, I did send troops here, so it's not really a problem. They'll be here shortly. Besides, we already took half of Denmark, so before they can reach anything crucial, they'll be capitulating. I'm out of slots to build stuff in. Here goes Denmark, lots of ships, and Norway is the last one standing. And there goes Norway. We are now alone in the world. Diplomacy. This is just us. And I'm building stuff in all the slots that exist in the world. We have 4,000 factories. We could get a little bit more. I would have to wait for them to complete construction, and that's really rather pointless, isn't it? Let's have a good look at the world. Minimize these armies. No more conflict. It might be the peace of the graveyard, but it is peace nonetheless. Wojtek the Bear, Emperor of the world, reigns supreme. So, how did you like this long video. I actually found it rather relaxing, even though it took me forever. Now, it is a bit of a failure that it took me until 1950, but for one, it was relaxing, and the main reason is that non-aligned countries cannot justify war goals quickly. If I was fascist, we would have finished it a few years earlier, because fascists get a boost to faster justification while at war. Regardless, I had fun. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.